Good morning. Good morning. Happy Supercharged Manifesting Monday. Welcome to the start of another week. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm going to give you guys some time to come on in, grab your coffee, your notes. By the way, we're going to take some notes today. So make sure that you guys have that. One quick second. I'm going to check comments to make sure that we're here. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. We're talking about why you might feel or observe that there's sometimes when you resist money. Imagine that. You might be resisting money, be resisting wealth, all the things that come along with that. So we are going to have a fun conversation about that. All right, I'm waiting to see you guys join. So if you can just say, hi, there we go. Hey, Suzanne, good morning. Sending you some warmth, even though it's a little chilly here today, but I know where you are, it's a lot more chilly than me. So, hey, good morning, everyone. Hey, Valerie, Claudia, Nancy, Wami. I hope I said that right. Wami. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. Good morning. Hey, Tamina. All right, we got friends. We got friends this morning. So I wanted to, I forgot to bring it, but we were talking last week about, choosing easy. And so many of you typed in the comments, I choose easy. And I know we're not in an environment where we can chat and you can tell me how that was, but we certainly have the comments. And I go back after this live and I read every single comment. I try to respond as best I can. Sometimes there are thousands, but I read them all. And I wanted to check in with you guys about how that was last week. So how was choosing easy? Because it's one thing to get on here on Monday morning and type it. It's a whole other thing to catch yourself in the midst of trying hard or overworking or, hustling and just getting yourself back in that pattern of hard work. And so I want to know how you guys did. It's one thing to type it when we're all on here and we're motivated and inspired. It's a whole other thing to challenge yourself in the moments and do it. But I want to reinforce this from last week where we talked about choosing easy, because just think of it like this, the universe is observing your choices. It's observing in the moment where you can choose to continue to work 4 hours more or stop and go do something that you enjoy. I'm laughing because if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will see that I chose to go play pickleball yesterday with my two best friends. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a choice. That was a choice. But it's in those moments where it's like, I have so many things I need to prepare for this week. And I could certainly sit here on a Sunday and work for 10 hours, but I'm going to choose to show the universe that this is what I want. More fun, building more time in the relationships that matter to me, like choosing easy. That's what it looks like. So Diane's like, so fun. Oh, Aura says, Aura, I'm going to put this up on the screen because I love that. Aura says, I messed up a few times, but got it right and went back to easy and relax. I love it. Madonna says, when I choose easy, magical, when I choose easy, it's magical what my goal is manifested. Smile and skip. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. You guys, lots of synchronicities happening, Suzanne says. Yay! I love it. 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 So yeah, it's really observing that we have a choice. It's one thing to make the choice, it's another thing to fulfill it, right? So kudos to those of you that chose easy, continuing to choose easy. And you might remember I told you, make a manifested list. So what I wanted to bring up this morning, and I forgot, was I make a manifested list. I try to do it every single day, and I try to include fun things, like I want to show myself that even things that are otherwise insignificant, I can create just as well, because I have the power to create big things and little things. And I was telling one of my coaching groups that on one of my lists last week, Tuesday, I added that I wanted to see a purple butterfly. That's so random. Like, I didn't say I want to manifest extra money. I want to manifest extra clients. Like, that's on there too. But I want to remind myself of this power that I have, and I choose big things and little things. So I said I wanted to manifest seeing a purple butterfly, because really I've never seen a purple butterfly. And I thought that if I can do this, like it's just such a reminder. Do you guys get what I'm talking about? Is there anybody else that has this much fun with the power that you have? I know I do the most random things because I'm not attached, and it just puts me back in that energy of like, wow, look what I can create. If I can think it, I can create it. And sometimes we just need the basics, you know? So for me, I said a purple butterfly, and sure enough, Friday you all saw too. I went, and my fun financially free Friday was I went shopping. So I went shopping. I got my little catalogs. I came home. I'm looking through one of the catalogs, and there was a purple butterfly on a necklace as a pendant. Oh my gosh! I was screaming like a crazy woman. I was like, oh my God, I took pictures, I posted it in the groups. But the thing was, it was just such a reminder, like if you choose to decide what you want to see in your life, what you want to experience in your life, you will have it. And I know this purple butterfly story might seem so random and irrelevant, but the principle is the principle. That is what I want you to hear me saying. The law is the law. Just like I said, the more I spend, the more I make. As I'm there spending the money in the mall, going, oh my gosh, wow, okay, it's adding up. And yes, I feel the fear as I'm doing it. I feel the worry. I feel the concern. I feel all the things like you do. I feel it all, but I have taught my brain. So grateful. The more I spend, the more I make. I am telling you what, I got to the parking lot, took my phone out, checked my emails, and in my email was a PayPal thing for $500. Somebody trying to pay us $500. Like, I just sat there and I was like, see, I'm so grateful. The more I spend, the more I make. Because I am the one deciding. It's me creating. It's you creating. When you choose, you get the result. All right, I'm going to come off of that soapbox for now so we can get into the conversation that we have for this morning. But that's what I want you guys to like receive, right? And just remember this week, continue to choose easy. Continue. Don't make a to-do list, make a manifested list. It is done. This is what I want to have had be completed by this week. And you write it as done. That is one easy way to choose easy and relaxed. Okay. So let's jump into talking about why you might be resisting money. And, you know, I'm just going to really, first of all, make sure you have pen and paper because I want you to write something. But I'm going to share some stories. I'm going to share a story. I'm not going to go into too many stories this morning. I'm going to share a story, and I'm also going to ask you to type a couple things because I want you guys to start preparing for our money manifesting party on February 13th. So the next 5 weeks, the next 4 or 5 weeks, every Monday morning, all of the lives for the next 4 to 5 weeks, it's all around money, and it's all preparing you so that when we get to that party, you have cleared all the stuff. You are in, you know, just complete alignment with the amount of money that you are asking for, with the energy and the vibration of it. So you want to make sure that you're here every Monday morning at 8 a.m. for the next 4 to 5 weeks. If you've been inviting people, you want to make sure that they are, oh, I thought I had typed this, you guys. You want to make sure that they are also coming to these Monday morning lives, right? So you don't want to invite them this week and then they show up for the party and they've missed 4 to 5 weeks of all of this stuff that I'm going to be sharing to prepare you. So I'm going to do a quick type in. Give me a chance. Hopefully you guys don't have to hear my keyboard going, but I want you to, guys to type reminder. Go ahead and type in the comments reminder. If you're watching me live from my page, you are going to get a message in your Facebook Messenger that's going to prompt you to get reminders for the next 5 weeks. All right, so that's one way I've made it really easy for you guys to get reminded so you can remember to show up next Monday morning. All right, you guys got that? Go ahead and type reminder. If you're not already signed up for our Monday morning lives, we send a reminder 15 minutes before the live every Monday morning. So and it takes you right to this live. So it's an easy way for you to just pop into your messenger and get on here. All right. So do that. And also remember to start sharing the lives with your friends. All right. So the intention this morning with the conversation is to help you to understand why you are in resistance. Like, I want more money, but I know that I'm in resistance. I know I resist it. Can you explain to me why? And for me, I don't, I hope that you guys are like me. I think that we're all in this experience together, because for me, when I understand why I'm doing something, I can stop making myself wrong, right? So that's what I want for you. I want you to understand why this is something you desire so much, but you see yourself taking actions of self-sabotage, of, limiting beliefs, of saying things that you don't want to say, thinking things that you don't want to think, and you're just in full-blown resistance, and you're like, I don't get it. I want this so much. Why am I resisting? Why am I not taking the actions I know I need to take? And for me, I know that when I understood what was going on, it was like, wow, like the light bulb just turned on. I got it. And from there, I could start to do what I know I needed to do to change. But the biggest thing that did for me was it took me out of making myself wrong. Because I don't know about you, but I would beat myself up a lot. Like, what is wrong with you? Tasha, you want this, you want financial freedom. You say it every conversation. There you are talking about it, right? You do every program, you listen to everything, you want it. So why are you in such resistance? And once I understood, it was like, oh, okay. So here's what I want you to do this morning. I want you to grab a piece of paper, and I simply want you to write this question. You're just going to write it. For now, you're going to write, I'm going to give you 30 seconds to just, whatever comes to your mind, just jot it down. You don't have to write full sentences. You just have to just make a list, whatever comes. Just trust me, you only need 30 seconds for this. All right. So here's the question. Why do I resist money? Why do I resist money? Go ahead and write that down on a sheet of paper. I'm going to pause and just allow your thoughts to flow. And you're just going to write it down. Right. Just go. Whatever comes to your mind, write it down. Why do I resist money? Why do I resist being wealthy? Why do I resist being financially free? Right? Go ahead and yeah, if there's any of you that some things have come up, go ahead and share it in the comments, just so I can see what are some of the things that are coming up for you. And as you're doing that, I want to share with you, the reason I have you write this is also another technique that I want to share with you. More than 80% of the time, you have the answer that you're seeking, right? Once you find the answer, you might need guidance in resolving it, but you have the answer to why you do what you do. I want to empower you. I can't tell you how many times I've been in this place where I'm angry at myself, I'm confused, I'm beating myself up, whatever. And I just grab a sheet of paper on my journal. I journal a lot, and I'll just write, for me, I do a lot of, dear God, please help me understand why I'm making this choice, why I'm feeling this way. So I want you guys to fear. There's fear, there's family will hate me. Oh, Madonna, I gotta put this up on here. Girl, I'm right there with you. Teresa says there's guilt. You guys are right on. Fear. Kima says fear. I resist money because it comes with more responsibility, Leah says. Past negative patterns and experiences. I fear being responsible. Where did you go, Shamna? It's moving too fast. Shamna, where did you go? I fear being responsible and having more work. Okay, so this, you see, this is why we're having this conversation, because we're all in this together. This was me. One quick second, guys. This was me. I realized what was going on for me when I acknowledged that I was in fear of success, which was something that my whole life I've been raised to desire, to have a strong desire for success. And so once I acknowledged that I was in fear about it, I was like, what is wrong with you? Like, are you kidding me? And so I sat back and I started to ask, well, what's going on? What is making me have this fear? And I realized, like, my answer to that question, why am I resisting success, was, well, my husband was going to be very upset if I chose to defy his wishes, because I wanted to be, my version of success was entrepreneurial, and he wanted me to get a job. And so if I went and pursued this my idea of success, it would make him very upset with me, because he was like, look, we tried the business thing and it didn't work. Go get a job. So here I am, like, wanting to succeed, wanting to build this entrepreneurial business, wanting to go after all my dreams, but I don't want to upset my husband, right? And then I'm like, if I go tell my mom I want to start a business, she's going to have 100 questions. I don't even know what the business is at this point. I have no answers. She's going to My mom's very good at reminding me about being responsible, right? So I know what she's coming with. This is irresponsible, Tasha. You have kids, or at the time I had a kid. You are married, you have a mortgage, you have responsibilities. You can't just willy-nilly it out there talking about you want to be successful and you want to start a business. Like, come on, go get a job. I sent you to school. I gave you an education. Get a job, right? So these were some of the things that were coming up for me. I also felt like the amount of money I was dreaming of. Those of you that know my story know that I had lost everything financially. And so I was having issues with, like, can I handle that kind of money? Do I really deserve that much money? Do I deserve it? Because I've already failed financially. So do I deserve to have it? Right? So these were some of the fears and the concerns, and the, like, this is why I'm resisting it. Now, so this is why I'm resisting it. But what's going on? What's making me, like, internally hardwired, like, stop myself, even though I acknowledge this is what's going on? What would stop me? And what I realized was, this new version of me that would become successful, that would have the kind of financial abundance that I desired, was so different than the Tasha that I was at that current time. It was like night and day, that Tasha. This Tasha was empowered and successful and living her dreams and going on vacations wherever and whenever she wanted, not asking anybody if she could, doing her own thing with her money. Like, that Tasha was not this Tasha over here that was married and at home making dinner every night, waiting for what my husband agreed I should or shouldn't do. Like, it was a vast difference. And this Tasha was scared. This Tasha knew that there was going to be major transformation for me to become this Tasha. And this one over here in the current situation was scared. That's what I want you to understand. Why are you resisting? Because you're going to have to become a whole different person. And this version of you today knows that. It knows you can do it. It knows you're going to become it. It knows. This version of you knows that. And it is scared. You are in fear. That is why you are resisting. That is why you want it so much. You say it so much, but so help you God if you could just do the things, because this version of you is stopping you. Does that make sense? Hold on a second. Somebody is posting on here and I'm not even sure what's going on. Oh, wait a second. No. No. I don't know. Like, if you're watching this live, would you please honor the people that are on and are here for the reason that they're here, and just be engaged in this conversation? This is not the time to promote what you have going on. Please, can we just honor each other in that way? Thank you. So, I want you to just become aware and understand what's going on with you. And here's the kind of tricky the tricky thing about that is, now you're stopping yourself, right? And so for me back then, this is what it looked like. I would procrastinate. I would get myself caught up in perfectionism. Oh, I have this business idea, but I can't really go out there and tell anybody about it because it's not complete. It's not perfect. I don't have the website. I don't have the marketing things. I don't have the bank account, like every reason why I shouldn't do it and I can't do it because things are not perfect, right? I used to tell myself I'm shy at networking. I'm an only child, so I'm really shy. I can't network. I mean, the stories that you make up when you are in this fear, because this version of you is so scared, it convinces you of all kinds of things, and you believe it. You really do. I remember I went to a Bob Proctor event, and I called Diana. I'm like, we shouldn't do this business. Why should we even bother when Bob Proctor is like mastering it out there? I would compare myself and say I'm not good enough, right? So why bother? Why start? I wouldn't charge. When we first started, like I had the hardest time charging. I'd be bartering and donating and scholarshiping and you name whatever you want to name it, all because that had nothing to do with anybody else but me trying to stop myself from being successful and achieving the financial results that I want. So I want you to just, bring to your awareness right now, how are you stopping yourself? Because this little version of you that's here today is trying to convince you not to change, not to transform. Just take a look at that, and know that all you're doing is just understanding what's going on for you. So for me, right in the beginning, once I realized this, another thing that came up for me too was I was like, oh my gosh, I can't have the financial freedom I desire and have freedom too. Those of you that know me very well, one of my top 3 values, freedom. Like the whole reason I do all this is choice and freedom. I love the feeling of being free, whether it's financially free, time free, choice free. I don't care. Freedom is a big, big thing for me. And so I think it was Shamna, a couple of you said, I'm concerned about the responsibilities that I'll have, you know, if I achieve my success. I'm concerned that I'm going to have to work more, and those were very relevant to me. That's what I was fearing, so it would stop me. Like, if you go down this path, Tasha, my little self over here was telling me, you're gonna have to work hard. You're not gonna have any time for your kids. You're not gonna have time to go do the things that you want. Like, it's gonna be a lot of responsibility. And remember the last time you had that much responsibility, how that turned out? Like, it's ready with ammunition. So we have to understand what's going on and choose. You have to choose. Because listen, if this version of you today did not think, I'm going to slow down so you hear this. If this version of you today did not think that you could become this version where you have the financial success that you desire, the money that you desire in whatever amount you want, it's unique to you. We all have a different amount and a different number, right? So it's unique to you. But if this version of you today didn't think you could do it, you wouldn't be in resistance. There would be nothing to resist. So I'm just going to pause so you hear that. If it didn't know you could do it, you could have it, there'd be no fear. If you don't, if you don't think there's a scary boogeyman in the dark closet, you're not going to sit in a dark room and be afraid. But if you think that there's one in there, you're going to have fear. That's why you're in resistance, is because the version of you today knows like it knows like it knows. That's what you should be celebrating, right? You can flip the switch on this. The reason I'm actually in resistance is because my true self already knows that I can be and have this, and my little self is just afraid. So what's the solution? It's just like I started with that affirmation. I can have money or success and freedom too. Well, I want to give you the solution and want to tie this into what we're celebrating here today in the United States. It's Martin Luther King Day. And I absolutely love the legacy that Dr. King left for this country. I have a dream. Oh my gosh, I have goosebumps. I have a dream. If we only truly understood the many layers to that message, but I want to make it personal to us today and say, he had a dream for this country and for humanity, I think. But I want to take that legacy and celebrate it today by asking you, what is your dream? You have the freedom. This at the time that Dr. King delivered this message, he was talking about something that people did not fully and could not fully experience. And it was a vision that he had. But bring it in personal to you. What is your dream and your vision of financial freedom, of money freedom, of whatever kind of wealth it is that you desire? And maybe you can't see the stars where you like have a bazillion dollars today. But let's just go to the next level. What's the next level of financial freedom from where you are today? What does your dream of that look like? And here's what I want to inspire you to do. See that dream, say yes to it. Start saying yes to it every day. Start living in it. Start connecting to it. Start having an experience with it. Like, that is the way you soothe the version of you right now that it's so afraid. It is seeing that you're going to have to work harder. You're going to have more responsibility. It's seeing, telling you all these things you can or can't do it. You don't know all the people. Just quiet it down by creating a dream of, well, it's already done. It already happened. I'm there. It's done. Create that dream and say yes to it. Feel it every single day. Those of you that have been in our community and in our program, you know I stand for visualizing more than anything else, right? I talk about journaling a lot, but the next thing is visualizing. This is the key. This is choosing easy. Do not go and work harder to try to create this result for yourself. Connect to the dream and the idea of it. See yourself in it as done. And I promise you, as sure as my name is Tasha, that how you're going to have these things happen for you, it will be revealed to you on the journey. But the journey is about transformation. It's about you becoming this version of yourself. And on the journey, how it happens is going to be revealed to you. You don't even have to worry about it right now. It's going to be revealed. You just have to say, yes, I know I'm going to transform. I know I'm going to grow a new me. I know I have to shed this old me. I know there are times when it's going to feel uncomfortable, and that's the resistance. But every time I feel that resistance, I'm just going to take another step forward. I'm going to remind myself, you're safe. You're safe. You got this. We got this. All right. So I would love, oh my gosh. I love, 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 love all of your comments. Jackie says yes, preach. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, Jackie, you're so cute. Yes, feed my dream. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it, you guys. It's so amazing. So here is what, like I said, we are in preparation for that money manifesting party. Oh, by the way, let me just put this up. If you are not yet registered for the party, please remember it's going to be private. I'm not doing it on Facebook Live because this is my signature event that I do. And so it's only people who are registered that will get to attend. So you want to make sure you're registered. There's the link on the bottom of the screen, tashachen.com/party, so that you will get the board to print before the party. We're also going to send you a recorded teaching to help you prep for the party, and you're going to get a Zoom link. Only people with the Zoom link are going to be able to attend. So make sure, please don't email us and say, I didn't get it. Where is it? Is it live? It won't be live. It will only be on Zoom. Only those who are registered are going to be able to come to the manifesting party. And if you're watching for the first time, just so you know, we make things official around here. We have a board. We have a process for creating our board. So you want to make sure that you get all the information to set you up for succeeding that day at the money manifesting party. This is our visual representation of our financial desires for 2021. That's what we're going to do. All right. All right. What else do I have to tell you guys? One last thing. Okay. I pause. You guys have blown me away with sharing the money manifesting party. As you know, we have a referral system in place now. And if you know, we can log on and see who's at the top of the leaderboard. So I want to give a shout out to Teresa McGallagher, Erica Rowe, Connie Nelson. Who's the other person? There are like 3 or 4 of you that are just like shooting it through the stars. And then everybody that has been referring, you're all on there. It shows you how many people that you've referred have registered. Thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you, because everybody stands a chance to win a VIP retreat with me and you talking about your money. For a whole retreat, just me and you. So everybody that shares, you get a chance to be entered to that. If you have not yet figured out how to share, I want you to type that word abundance in the comments. Go ahead and type abundance. You're going to get a message in Facebook Messenger, and it's going to tell you, here is the link to log in. Here's your username and here's your password. And when you log in, it's going to give you your unique link that you share with all of your friends, and that's how we track how many people you've referred. So get yourself on the leaderboard, get yourself in to, enter for a chance to win this VIP retreat with me. I can't wait to see who the winner is. And we've got lots of other prizes too. We have a money meditation that I did. We have 30 days of money affirmations that I created. You guys, there's so much as our thank you for continuing to refer. So if you ever like, I haven't gotten the email, I don't know how to log in, I don't know how to get my link, I don't know how to see how many people have signed up from my link, go ahead and type abundance in the comments. If you're watching on my page, it will give you all the information that you need in Facebook Messenger. All right. Mwah. Go ahead, remembrance in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King. Create your own dream. Know that, you can stop the resistance by just saying yes to the dream. Just saying yes to it and reminding yourself, you're going to be safe. You're going to transform. You're going to do this. Mwah. I love you guys. Have a great rest of this week. And I'll see you next Monday morning at 8 a.m. So remember to invite all of your friends that you've been inviting to the party so that we can continue to prep everyone for that. All right? Mwah. Love you guys. Bye-bye.